In the ancient city of Kanchi, the grand capital of the Pallava Empire, a king of immense power and authority ruled. His name was Aiyadigal Kadavarkon Nayanar. He was a master of statecraft, governing his people with justice and bringing prosperity to his lands. But while he fulfilled his royal duties, his heart was fixed on a higher purpose, a devotion to Lord Shiva that overshadowed all worldly concerns. Though surrounded by the splendor of his court, the king felt the weight of worldly existence. The constant demands of his role, the endless cycle of governance and conflict, left him weary. His soul longed for detachment, for the simple, focused life of a devotee. He dreamt not of conquering new lands, but of undertaking a sacred pilgrimage. Walking the earth as a humble servant of God, he looked out from his palace windows, past the opulent city, towards the open road and the distant spires of holy temples. Having ensured his kingdom was secure and his people were well cared for, the king made a decision that would echo through the ages. He formally renounced his throne, placing the crown upon the head of his rightful heir. He cast aside his royal jewels, his silken robes, and all symbols of his earthly power. In their place, he embraced the simple saffron-colored cloth of a wanderer, stepping away from a life of luxury and into a life of devotion. Now known simply as Aiyadigal, meaning revered father, he began his sacred journey. He vowed to visit the holy shrines of Lord Shiva, and at each one he would compose a verse of poetry. This was his new vow, his literary offering. Each poem of Veṇbā, written in the classical Tamil meter, would capture the glory of the deity and the sanctity of the place. He walked barefoot on dusty roads, carrying nothing but a small bundle and his palm leaf manuscripts. The former king embraced the hardships of the road with joy. The blistering heat, the biting cold, and the pangs of hunger were no longer burdens, but acts of spiritual discipline. His poetry was his offering, his way of connecting with the divine. He traveled through the ancient kingdoms of the Pandjas, Cheras, and Cholas, his journey transforming the authority of a king into the spiritual grace of a saint. His every step was a testament to his humility. His collection of poems, known as the Kshra Veṇbā, became famous for its spiritual depth and literary elegance. Scholars and devotees marveled at his work. His life proved that devotion to Shiva could be expressed not just through ruling a kingdom or fighting in battle, but through the consecration of art and intellect. His gift for poetry became his path to the divine. Aiyadigal Kadavarkon lived the rest of his days as a perfect example of detachment. He had willingly traded the immense power of a throne for the profound peace of the soul. He taught the world that the greatest authority is not found in governing others, but in mastering oneself. His life became a beacon for all who seek spiritual truth over worldly gain, having completed his sacred pilgrimage and fulfilled his poetic vow. Aiyadigal Kadavarkon Nayanar finally attained eternal union with Lord Shiva. The king who gave up his earthly kingdom now reigns forever in the celestial realm of Kalai, his legacy immortalized in his timeless verses. Thank you for watching.